Welcome to Data Types and Variables. After watching this video, you will be able to explain how variables in JavaScript store and manage data, explain common naming conventions and rules, and define the concept of data types in JavaScript. In JavaScript, variables are used to store and manage data. Variables act as containers for various types of information or values. You can think of a variable as a named storage location that holds data, and you can use this data in your JavaScript code. Let's explore some key points about variables in JavaScript. For the initialization of a variable, you can optionally assign an initial value to it. To create a variable in JavaScript, you also need to declare it using one of three keywords: var, let, or const. The declaration tells JavaScript that you want to reserve a spot in memory to store data. Var was the original way to declare variables in JavaScript, and it has function-level scope. This means that a variable declared with var is available throughout the entire function in which it is declared. Let was introduced in ECMAScript 6, ES6, and provides block-level scoping. This means that a variable declared with let is only available within the block, enclosed by curly braces, in which it is defined. This scope is more predictable and less error-prone. Const is also introduced in ES6 and is used to declare variables with constant values. Once you assign a value to a const variable, you cannot reassign it a different value. It also has block-level scoping. Const variables are often used for values that should not change, such as mathematical constants or references to immutable objects. Variable names must start with a letter, underscore, or dollar sign, and can contain letters, numbers, underscores, and dollar signs. Variable names are case-sensitive. Here are a few of the examples of variable names. Variables declared with let can be reassigned, but not redeclared within the same block, while variables declared with const are constant and can neither be reassigned nor redeclared within the same block. Understanding variables is crucial for managing and manipulating data in JavaScript programs. They allow you to work with different types of information, making your code dynamic and adaptable. In JavaScript, data types are classifications or categories that specify what kind of data can be stored and manipulated in a program. JavaScript is a dynamically typed language, which means that you don't need to explicitly specify the data type of a variable when you declare it. The data type is determined dynamically at runtime based on the value you assign to the variable. JavaScript has several built-in data types, which can be categorized into the following major categories: primitive data types, composite data types. Let's learn about primitive data types. Strings represents text. A string is enclosed in single or double quotes. Number represents both integers and floating point numbers. Boolean represents true or false values. Undefined represents a variable that has been declared but hasn't been assigned a value. Null represents an empty value or absence of any object value. Now let's learn about composite data types. Composite data types are those that can hold and manage multiple values as a single unit. These data types are used to organize and manipulate collections of data, making it easier to work with more complex structures. Array and object are two composite data types. An array in JavaScript is a list-like data structure for storing multiple values, while an object is a collection of key value pairs used for structured data storage. JavaScript's dynamic typing allows variables to change data types during execution, making it a versatile language. Understanding these data types is crucial for effective JavaScript programming, as it helps in working with different kinds of data and performing various operations on them. In this video, you learn that JavaScript variables store and manage data with optional initialization using var, let, or const. Var has function-level scope. Let has block-level scope, and const is used for constants. Variable names are case-sensitive and start with and contain a letter, underscore, or dollar sign. Primitive data types include strings, numbers, booleans, undefined, and null. And composite data types like arrays and objects handle multiple values and structured data.